The Lord be with you. The first use of the law. So there are three uses of the law. We can talk about a curb, a mirror, and a lamp as these three uses. So here's the analogy. God gives us the Ten Commandments. He gives us rules, regulations, ways of ordering our life. And the first use is what's called a civil use of the law. It's like a curb, it's like a boundary that prevents great shame and evil. It prevents great wickedness. In every society, in every government, the most basic thing it can do is set up these barriers to great wickedness. Okay, that's the first use of the law. It uses fear of punishment and promise of reward to keep people in line, if you will. Okay, so I'm just going to use one example of the law, a law as a curb. Okay, and I'm going to use the command against adultery as the example. Okay, that is to say, every society that doesn't have rules that protect marriage and the act of marriage, that keeps male and female within the bounds of marriage, as in, here's what you can do when you're married. Here's what you cannot do if you're not married. Every society has to have a way of protecting marriage. And so we'll use laws, but then more importantly, we use something called shame and disapproval and ostracism and excommunication. And you can ask what ostracism is. But if you behave in certain ways, people are going to go, I don't want anything to do with you. We don't do that behavior. So whether it has to do with theft or, speaking bad about people, we have to have ways of saying, whoa, whoa, you've crossed a line there. You've gone too far. And so we just need basic respect for authority, basic respect for life, basic respect for marriage and the act of marriage, basic respect for property, basic respect for, just gratitude and for people's names. I kind of ran through commandments 4 through 10 there, you'll notice, if you've got them internalized, learned by heart, that's good. So the first use of the law is strictly uh, keeping people in bounds, not going around raping, murdering, killing, thieving. That's all the first use of the law is. Now, here's the key. Here's the key. That's how every society uses God's laws. But here's the thing. If you do a really good job of keeping these commands, it doesn't make you righteous. It makes you good in the eyes of other people, but it doesn't make you a good person, not a genuinely good person. God looks at all that and says, hey, that's what I gave to you. What have you done for me? Which then leads us to uh, the second use of the law, which we'll talk about in the next video. God's peace be with you.